back. This is Rich again, back for an exclusive YouTube video blog. Today's YouTube video blog is about the 2023-2024 World Champion Boston Celtics season. Tell you about it and how I think this Celtics team ranks up there with some of the greatest Celtics teams of all time. But first, these messages. Don't forget to listen to Crystal's Time Machine each and every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on WCAP 980, where everybody gets it. If you can't catch the show live, listen to the podcast exclusively on archive.org. Goes back to October 2015. Follow Crystal on Twitter at Crystal and John and Machine Crystal. Follow her on Instagram at Crystal Johnson. Follow her on Facebook, the official Crystal Time Machine Facebook page, the official Crystal Time Machine group page, and Game Show fan page. And also follow Crystal on YouTube. One exclusive video a week. Follow me on Twitter at Tree7. Follow me on Instagram at Rich Saraso. Follow me on YouTube at Rich Saraso. 2 exclusive video blogs a week. And follow Dave Weatherman, Boosters Garlic, the weather page. And follow Jen Johnson on Twitter. And say hello to Broadway Pizza, the official sponsor of Crystal's Time Machine. If you say the promo code Crystal's Time Machine, $2 off your meals. That's pretty good. Okay, and now back to the feature presentation. This video blog is about the 2023-2024 Boston Celtics season, which culminated in the 18th NBA World Championship, the most in NBA history. The 2022-2023 season, the Celtics were eliminated in 7 games by the Miami Heat, and they came back from 0-3 down to force a Game 7, but the Heat beat them in Game 7. The Celtics could have been the first team in NBA history to come back from an 0-3 series deficit. But the Celtics needed to make some changes. They did it in the offseason by trading Marcus Smart away. They got Christian Porzingis. And also, they just won a deal to get Drew Holiday as well. Plus, they have a lot of pieces in place, which include Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, and a few others. Plus, Joe Mazzulla was back as coach, and Brad Stevens as president of basketball operations. And for several years, the Celtics were building up a potential powerhouse in the Eastern Conference. They made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times, but they only made it once to the NBA Finals before the season in 2022, which they lost in 6 games to the Golden State Warriors, which they were on its last legs of its dynasty. And this season, the Celtics dominated the regular season by going 64-18. Having the best record in the NBA. And then they went into the Eastern Conference playoffs. First round matchup was against the number 8 Miami Heat. A lot of people were saying it could have been another upset for the Heat because they got the number 8 seed. They made it to the NBA Finals in the 2023-2024 season. 2022-2023 season. But the Heat didn't have its best players, Jimmy Butler, and this Heat team looked like they really did not have its mojo. And the Boston Celtics just easily dominated them, beating them 5 games. And then the next series, the Celtics faced off against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who halfway through the series lost their best player, Donovan Mitchell, and the Celtics just took care of them in 5 games. And then they faced off against the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. And Pacers had 2 upsets in the playoffs, with beating the Bucks and Knicks, but they looked a little exhausted, and like the Pacers' best player, Tyler Halenspan, got hurt in Game 3, and the Celtics swept the Pacers in 4 straight. And then the Celtics faced off against the Dallas Mavericks, champions of the Western Conference, who were the number 5th seed. They won the Southwest Division, 50-32 record. Many experts were saying that the Dallas Mavericks were probably maybe one of the weaker finals teams in recent memory, because they only have Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving as star players, and everybody else is basically, if you put them on a top level NBA team, they're probably some of them could be like 9th, 10th players on the team, and like being like stuck in the starting lineup or rotational players. And the Celtics dominated the series from almost start to finish. And the only hiccup they had was Game 4 against Game 4, when they lost by 48 points. But that was just a hiccup. The Celtics took care of business at TD Garden home court and winning the NBA championship for a record 18th time, surpassing the LA Lakers for most NBA championships of all time. But many people are saying that the Celtics really have the true record, because 5 of those 17 world championships the Lakers had, they played in Minneapolis. And this Celtics team dominated the playoffs, probably one of the most dominated playoff teams of all time, 16-3, which that's pretty good. And this Celtics team probably ranks right up there with maybe the second best Celtics team of all time, the 1985-1986 team with Bird, McHale, Parrish, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, and Bill Walton coming off the bench. And they had a dominating regular season, and also a almost dominating postseason. And this is probably the second best Celtics team of all time, in my humble opinion. And the Celtics are going to stay around for a while, because Jason Tatum's going to sign a max contract, and also Derek White's going to stay around. They have the key pieces for the team that's going to be staying for next year as well. So I wouldn't be shocked if this Celtics team wins some more championships before they age out. Maybe we could see another Celtics dynasty. We could only hope, because next season you might see like the 76ers or the Knicks or the Bucks try to knock off the Celtics. But we'll wait and see. The Western Conference probably will come back this year. Next year, maybe Denver will probably might make the finals, or even the Timberwolves or the Thunder. That's about it. Leave your comments on this, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.